Did you not find that a bit awkward when you have to do them scenarios and they're sitting you both next to each other?
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward,
why?
to be honest. I don't know, it's like just a little bit awkward.
I don't care what happened before, I just new fight, a new challenge.
Let me ask you this, when you are not on camera, do you shake hands and smile?
Artur Beterbiev has pushed the beast out of Dmitry Bivol, and now the former world champion isn't just aiming to break Beterbiev's undefeated record, he's out to destroy him completely. When asked about retirement, Beterbiev confidently said he'll keep fighting as long as his body allows, showing no signs of slowing down even as he nears 40.
In this fight, in comparison to the first fight?
I think it will be more actions, more active.
But Dmitry Bivol is determined to crush that dream this Saturday. He's coming in stronger than ever, refining his training and studying his last fight on repeat. He knows exactly what to do in those crucial championship rounds. Rather than slowing down, he must push harder, move faster, and land heavier punches. He also understands he has to be extra cautious of Beterbiev's power to avoid injuries that could throw him off his game.
Do you believe you have it in your power to force a stoppage in this fight? Obviously, Artur Beterbiev, when he decided to trade with you, a lot of people said you got the better of him in the mixture.
If Dmitry Bivol gets everything right, he could send Artur Beterbiev into an early retirement. Bivol is determined to put an end to the frustration that built up after his loss to Beterbiev last October. The two top light heavyweights battled in a thrilling fight for the undisputed title, with Beterbiev winning by split decision. This Saturday night, they clash again for the same title at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh.
Do you think we're going to see that it's going to be more of a war this time out?
Yeah, why not? Maybe you will see it. Depends on the situation.
Bivol's confidence is undeniable. The former WBA champion truly believes he can take down his toughest rival. But in a recent chat with Boxing News, the 34-year-old admitted that his first career loss has been stuck in his mind. Today, a news source caught up with Bivol to ask if he's turning that frustration into fuel for the rematch.
Do you believe you won that fight?
I didn't watch this fight in that case that I was counting the punches or rounds.
Motivation comes when you know how to do something right, but you got it wrong and you just need another shot to fix it. That's what drives me, Bivol said. I want to correct my mistake, reclaim my belt, and become undisputed. He's focused, fueled by different emotions, and determined to win. But if Bivol triumphs on Saturday, a trilogy bout before 2025 could be on the horizon. While he wants to close the subject, that doesn't mean ending his rivalry with Beterbiev in their battle for 175-pound supremacy.
I don't care, I don't wanna even counting,
But why?
Okay, why? Okay, I will find that I won more rounds, like 7-5.
Their first fight in October was razor close. Beterbiev won by majority decision, but the scorecards didn't fully reflect how tight it was. Indie Sports even scored it a draw. Still, Beterbiev remained unbeaten, handed Bivol his first pro loss, and took his fellow half-Russian's world title. That victory made Beterbiev the undisputed light heavyweight champion, and now he's defending all the gold in a rematch. Many expect a similar fight. Bivol's defense was brilliant, making him the first to avoid a Beterbiev knockout. He fought aggressively in moments, applying as much pressure as possible to unsettle the champ.
This and that, and I will be relaxed, I don't want to be relaxed to find somebody else's mistake in this fight. No, it was only my mistake.
The real question is, can Beterbiev do even more this time? He won their first fight but really came alive in the second half. If he starts faster in the rematch, he could secure another win. Bivol, on the other hand, needs judges who appreciate defense. Many felt it was unfair that none gave him the win in October. Beterbiev was knocked down once by Callum Johnson but bounced back to win by knockout. In fact, every fight ended in a knockout until Bivol. While Bivol lacks raw power, he's outclassed elite opponents, including Canelo Alvarez, proving why both are division best.
In fact, you are one of a few.
Some of them, they have, I don't know what they have in their mindset, but this thoughts helps.
Beterbiev took the first fight on points, turning up the pressure after a slow start where Bivol had plenty of success. Now, they're set for a rematch on February 22nd in Saudi Arabia, with all 4 major world titles on the line. The stacked card also features Daniel Dubois defending his IBF heavyweight title against Joseph Parker, alongside other exciting matchups. In a recent TNT Sports interview, Usyk was asked to predict the winner but found it too close to call. Many agree it's a 50-50 fight. Callum Smith, who has lost to both men, leans slightly toward Bivol, citing his youth.
Every time I speak to you, you've always talked about your legacy in boxing. Forget money, everything. You've been like, I'm creating history.
This last step is completed, but the most exciting part is yet to come. Beterbiev wrote on Instagram before defending his unified light heavyweight title against Callum Smith last year. Since that fight in Canada, his journey has been remarkable, becoming the first undisputed light heavyweight champion in the modern era. Now, on February 22nd, he headlines one of boxing's biggest events, defending his crown against Dmitry Bivol. However, Shakur Stevenson is backing Bivol to win their rematch in Saudi Arabia at Riyadh season, the last crescendo. The 2 elite fighters will settle the score live on DAZN at Kingdom Arena.
And final one, this rematch, main event, Beterbiev Bivol, repeat or revenge?
Revenge. I think all he had to do was just finish a little bit stronger.
Bivol started strong, but his lead was slowly erased as the relentless Beterbiev surged forward in the second half to become the undisputed champion. Despite Beterbiev's victory, the result sparked debate, with many in boxing, including Shakur Stevenson, believing Bivol had done enough to win. Now, both men are set for a rematch, and Stevenson, who fights Floyd Schofield on the undercard, has shared his thoughts. I thought Bivol won, and I think he can win again. He just needs to keep his foot on the gas. In the last 2 rounds, he eased up. If he stays locked in, he wins.
He did really good in the fight, but the last 2 to 3 rounds, he kind of let his foot off the gas, and I think he know that.
Shakur, listen, I appreciate your time. Enjoy.
Get ready, Beterbiev vs Bivol 2 is one of 2025's biggest fight cards. Some of boxing's biggest stars will battle at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on February 22nd. Alongside headliners Beterbiev and Bivol, names like Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker, Shakur Stevenson, Zhilei Zhang, and more will step into the ring. However, Stevenson boldly claims he's the event's main attraction. The WBC lightweight champ faces undefeated Floyd Schofield and is brimming with confidence. Speaking on DAZN's On the Ground, he said, "No disrespect, but I'm the best fighter here. People say they won't wake up early, but trust me, everyone will be watching."
The final comment he made in the interview was he left you a message in the interview and he said, "Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to break something this weekend."
Yeah, they told me they was going to break my...
Everybody wants to see Shakur. Some act like I'm not must-see TV, but I'm the best fighter in boxing, Stevenson declared. People want to watch me, and they'll keep paying attention. He admitted it's been a tough few months, with many doubting him. They talk bad, act like I'm not the same fighter I've always been. But at the end of the day, only those who truly care matter. His opponent, Floyd Schofield, boasts an impressive 18-0 record with 12 knockouts, but Stevenson isn't concerned. He's confident in his skills and ready to prove it in the ring.
Ribs, so come break my ribs, sir.
Yeah.
He's a young lion, hungry and undefeated. But honestly, there's more to it, Stevenson said. This will be the best version of me. I'm ready to make a statement, starting with Kid Austin. If everything goes right, my dreams will come true. Meanwhile, Bivol sees this fight as his final step toward redemption, determined to get revenge. But Beterbiev is just as focused on keeping his titles. It's a battle for the ages, destined to leave a mark on boxing history. With the world watching, even UFC star Khamzat Chimaev has weighed in on who will take the undisputed crown.
That's just his opinion.
Shakur, in terms of yourself this weekend, you seem as if you're really in the zone. I've spoken to you in a lot of your fight weeks.
On Sunday, Chimaev took to Instagram to show support for his Chechen brother. He reshared a post from the 21-0 champion after his historic undisputed light heavyweight title win. The image showed Beterbiev holding the specially made belt, lifted high by his team after his victory last October. Chimaev didn't add words, but his emojis spoke volumes about his confidence in his friend. The UFC middleweight star has no doubt that Beterbiev will retain his undisputed crown, even against an elite fighter like Dmitry Bivol in their highly anticipated rematch.
You said he was lucky, Dmitry, to not get knocked out. Can you just elaborate on that?
I said maybe he's lucky. Maybe he's lucky.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time the UFC middleweight has backed the undisputed 175-pound champion. Chimaev and Beterbiev share a strong friendship, often celebrating each other's wins. After Chimaev's dominant UFC 308 victory over Robert Whittaker, Beterbiev took to Instagram to congratulate him. The undisputed boxing champ praised his friend's performance with a heartfelt message: "I sincerely congratulate my dear brother, the renowned UFC fighter Khamzat Chimaev, on his brilliant victory in the UFC 308 co-main event." Their mutual respect and support continue to highlight the bond between these two combat sports superstars.
I mean, what I can say, like,
I spoke to him today. He said that, I asked him about your power, everyone you've gone in with.
Wishing Khamzat success, health, and new achievements onward to greater heights. God bless you. Beterbiev wrote. Last January, he proved his dominance by knocking out Callum Smith. Right after, Chimaev acknowledged his greatness, posting an Instagram story tagging Beterbiev with a gold medal emoji. Now, with Beterbiev heading into the biggest fight of his career and Chimaev's unwavering support, it seems his next congratulatory post is already prepared. With Bivol desperate for revenge and Beterbiev determined to defend his crown, Kingdom Arena could witness the most electrifying fight of the year.
We've seen it on the television and ringside. You have devastating power. I said, how? It's not?
it's not true. They lie.
Color my eyes.
To be honest, I picked Bivol because he beat Canelo, Ben said when Helwani asked for his prediction on the Beterbiev vs Bivol rematch. So basically, when I beat Bivol, that proves I'm better than Canelo.
I punches to break this wall. I was throwing it to target, because with guys like him, you try.
He then added, I know Dmitry Bivol well, I've sparred with him a lot. He's a great fighter, and we've had some intense sessions. I'd love to fight him. If Benavidez were to defeat Bivol, it might finally push Canelo into a showdown. In another interview, he claimed Canelo would be an easier fight than Bivol.
And I'm honest with you, the only thing that the Canelo fight brings to me is money. It's not all about money. I want the respect from the fans. I know a fight.
The only thing a Canelo fight gives me is money, Benavidez said. I know fighting Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol, because Bivol already beat him. Canelo is set to face pound-for-pound star Terence Crawford later this year, defending his unified super middleweight titles. Last week, Benavidez confirmed he won't drop back to 168 pounds for Canelo, reinforcing that money is his only motivation for that fight.
Now I'm interested in beating Bivol. That's what I'm more interested in. I'm interested in going up there, winning all the titles, and winning the respect from the people.
Did you score Beterbiev, Bivol?
David Benavidez didn't hold back when discussing the highly anticipated Beterbiev vs Bivol showdown. With Beterbiev battling injuries, Benavidez had some blunt words: he's getting older, and he trains hard, maybe all those weights are slowing him down. His chances against Bivol are getting slimmer. However, he added, at the end of the day, I don't want to judge what these men can or can't do.
He's a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't.
Speaking to Sean Zid, newly crowned WBC interim light heavyweight champ and next in line for the winner, David Benavidez broke down the fight. Drawing from his experience sparring Bivol and facing former Beterbiev opponent Alexander Gvozdyk, he made a surprising claim. Despite Bivol having just one stoppage in his last 10 fights, he believes Bivol can do serious damage. They're both extremely talented but very different. Bivol is a skilled boxer, he moves a lot but stays strong. Beterbiev? He's a freakin' train. He just keeps coming, taking shots to land his own.
When he starts to break down more, so I'm leaning a little bit more towards Bivol.
What I see in this fight is that Bivol has the power to hurt Beterbiev, Benavidez said. Beterbiev has been rocked before by Alexander Gvozdyk, and I've sparred both. Bivol hits harder. He believes it'll be an exciting fight. If Bivol stays on his feet, controls the jab, and holds his ground in exchanges, he's got a great shot at winning. But once Beterbiev gets going, that guy's a train. 19 fights, 19 knockouts. It's 50-50, a must-watch fight.
Beterbiev.
What about Beterbiev? Yeah, what about Beterbiev?
He's 40, I think.
Okay.
He's
Hey,
40, yeah.
He's gonna win that fight. Easy. He might stop it. Easy.
On his podcast, former world champion Sean Porter shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight. Porter believes Bivol has what it takes to beat Beterbiev and predicts the fight won't end early. Beterbiev takes a lot of punches, like always, and I don't think he can keep up with Bivol, he said. Nope, he can't drag Bivol into a brawl, too disciplined, too much movement, too smart. Porter believes Bivol's boxing skills will shine, arguing that Beterbiev's tendency to absorb punches could cost him against Bivol's speed, footwork, and tactical discipline.
I'm making a bet.
Easy, I
don't think easy. I do have him beaten.
If you can't land, man, that is a box.
This fight has drawn massive attention, with two great champions clashing. Now, legendary Mexican champion Julio Cesar Chavez has shared his prediction. Chavez believes Beterbiev must secure a knockout within the first 8 rounds, if not, Bivol has the upper hand if it goes to the judges. It's a great fight, a tough fight, Chavez told Izquierdozo.com. If Beterbiev doesn't finish it early, Bivol will take it by decision. Boxing analyst Timothy Bradley agrees, emphasizing that the opening rounds will be key in shaping the outcome of this highly anticipated showdown.
And then again, now the jab doesn't come, but then you shoot, and then you fall short with your offense because the guy steps back out of range, and then you try to,
He continued, saying some may expect Beterbiev to start slow after knee surgery and a 9-month layoff, but he should come out aggressive to disrupt Bivol's rhythm early. However, Bradley warned that starting fast carries risks. Bivol is a deadly counterpuncher. It'll be fascinating to see how this plays out and shapes the fight's dynamics. What do you think? Will Bivol or Beterbiev walk away victorious? Drop your predictions in the comments. That's it for now. Stay updated with the latest boxing news by subscribing and turning on notifications. More exciting content coming soon. Until next time, peace out.